I'm a returnee.
I know why you can't take nothing from the people and
Yes.
know anything say me.
And I brought a caravan, which is a motorhome. And it was at the time it was £1,000 cheaper to ship it to Kingston. And I shipped it to Kingston. And custom, young man like yourself, said that it have a chassis. Because it have two wheels, it was the one you attached to it like a Jeep. And my ambition and my vision is setting up a holiday camp. I'm a pioneer in ecotourism. I use the word pioneer. I said I'm an agriculturist. It's like I'm talking about myself now. So I went to an agriculture institution and I have a vision to set up a camping site and ecotourism and agricultural base. That is a vision when I manifest and still in the process of working. Persons run the idea and persons doing everything. Renewable energy, solar panel and all these things. Yeah? So with my little ambition I brought a caravan home to set up on the campsite. Right. And they took it from me under some bandolo. Even if they auction it, they never force me to say that we're auctioning it.
But if an item is detained or taken from you, as
yes, as I put it, yes.
Explanation would have been different.
Well, the explanation, they said they have a chassis. And I am in Kingston and I returned, I came back on the island after leaving for many years. So I don't know the system and everything, yeah? Right. And they run me up and down. I'm traveling from Montego Bay to Kingston regularly to claim this container. Anyhow, I try to make you understand what they said. It have a chassis, and because it have a chassis, I have to go through all the paperwork. And I did all those paperwork. And at the end of the day, they say it was 1,000. I gone over 100,000 Jamaican for what you call it, storage, and I couldn't afford it. So if they auction it, if they were going to auction it, they should have notified me about the auctioning.
Alright, so as far as auctions are concerned,
yes.
There is a there's a publication that is made prior to the auction. I believe it's 2 months, so the item must be advertised publicly for auction.
3 plus. Before to sell.
So customs would hold on to an imported item for a total of 4 months.
4 months, yeah.
So the item becomes considered as overtime those 14 days after importation.
Yes.
Right, that's outlined in the Customs Act.
So after that 14 days, they start charging me.
Well, Customs will not charge you unless the item is deposited to the Queen's Warehouse here. Customs, the Queen's Warehouse charges and will be on a weekly basis.
They said I need to pay 100,000 Jamaican dollars.
One question I asked is Customs will put that in here to pay that, or was it the warehouse keeper? Because the warehouse keeper would have an interest in that. So if it's a case that the item
alright, to be honest, the only time I came in contact with the customs, when they came in the warehouse and tell me it have a chassis, and because they have a chassis, they're going to compound the caravan. They're not going to release it, yeah?
Because the item is being imported may require insurance. So we, as I mentioned, water protection. Yes?
Yeah.
So some items that have been imported require import permits from other government agencies. One of which being
as a returnee resident, I was allowed to certain amount of items. You know, returnees are allowed certain amount of things without. Yes, so that is what I was under. I did all my research from before I. Yeah. Anyhow.
So in addition to being allowed a concession on the importation of items, the items that have been imported must come. There are
you know, quickly, you know when the problem.
So you have imported items that are restricted and some imported items that are prohibited.
And I believe we do actually have an option where you can actually send an email
to be issued for those items. They're not allowed for importation. The items that are restricted, meaning you need to have a permit from the requisite agency. So we would do agency function from national security, agriculture, and also trade board, among others. So if it is that you're importing an item,
I understand. What the problem is? You see, saying a caravan. When I was doing my research, when I said to the call from England to ask to speak to the custom, and I said caravan, in Kingston they were misinterpreting. So they said, you know, this transportation they call the caravan, the Nissan minibus. They thinking I was thinking of a caravan minibus. But I was actually speaking of one of these motorhome camping over here. And then they use the because it have 2 wheels, they said it have a tire. It got to be, so I'm going to use it on the road, which really and truly I was going to park it on a campsite.
Right. I tell you what, from custom, the custom procedure is based not on what you will declare to us, but instead what we observe.
Yeah.
The whole item is classified. The item will be classified as a
It's just
vehicle.
contactless.
You may not be using it as a vehicle, but it is classified
I hear you.
as a vehicle.
I hear you.
It will be treated as a
Yeah.
vehicle.
Anyhow,
But let me ask you, when was it that you returned?
I returned to the 13th. That's why I said a whole wound, and I first I speak it out like this because I couldn't have nobody to hear me. It cost me all of my money I bring up to Jamaica. Up and down, run up and down, it take everything out of me, bro.
Unfortunately, it took you this long, but if you had done this was outside by customs, you would have had, you would have been allowed to apply for the proceeds.
That's what I'm saying. And I never get any application. 2013, I came 2013, December, and I was up and down through the Christmas, January, all of that period until I just give up. I lose everything. I lose it. I got some of the things from the container, but they took my caravan.
Unfortunately, sir, but as I mentioned, the clarification of those items, I trust was explained to you that as far as the storage
The party said about the auction now, I should have get some notification. That is it.
I don't know, I'm not sure if you spoke to anyone who would have advised me, would have been a 2 years period to apply for that before the season of the season. So, customs will of course go to all amounts due to them and all amounts due to other interested parties, and the balance, if any, would have been
Brother, I think the way you call it, custom brokers, and everybody band mash me up, you know. As I put it that way.
well,
Yeah, so that's it, yeah.
That was your experience.
Yeah.
What I'll advise going forward, when interacting with customs, if you have any questions, anything we can clarify any concerns you have, reach out to us and we'll be happy to assist you.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Cheers. Yeah, man. Good.
Before you go, let me just have your contact information, please, just to record.
Yeah, man. No problem. Yeah, man. So thanks for giving me this
Not a
quick
problem.
interview.
What's your first name?
k@gmail.com.